For my Lumen prints, I use expired black and white photographic paper. I found this Ilford multi-grade 4RC Deluxe Perla value pack at a thrift store. Luckily, I found 2 of them. These Ilford value packs include 25 sheets of 8x10 paper and 2 HP5 plus film rolls. I'm using my cardstock silhouette stencils to make double exposure Lumen prints. I will also be using pressed flora that are commonly used for resin projects as design elements for these images. I set up my double floating frame and remove the top glass pane. I then lay the photographic paper on the bottom pane. I suggest only preparing your prints in a very dimly lit room with the light source quite far away from your papers. Place your stencils over the photo papers in your desired composition and begin placing your flora elements in the negative space of your silhouette. It's easier to place these pressed elements with a pair of tweezers. I want to mention that I've been primarily making cyanotypes as of late, and I made the mistake of partially exposing this paper while trying to film this. Documenting light-sensitive processes can be difficult because while cyanotypes are mainly sensitive to UV and blue light, this photographic paper reacts much more strongly to a broader range of visible light, including what comes from typical LEDs, which is what I was using to film. Once you've placed your elements, place the top glass pane inside the frame and secure it. Carefully transport your frame outside and place it in a clear, sunny area. I exposed this for 45 minutes. Exposure time will vary depending on sunlight conditions. Initially, the paper will start to turn blue, then change to mauve, and then finally to a brown color. During this first exposure, I returned to my studio to clean my mercury mirror glass panes that I will use for the second exposure. I made these textured pieces by spraying a mixture of water and vinegar on a glass pane and then spraying them with Krylon Looking Glass spray paint. Before it is fully dry, I wipe away the water vinegar mixture with paper towels carefully. The resulting pattern is perfect for adding a textured background for cyanotypes and Lumen prints. I bring my exposed Lumen prints back into the studio, remove the top glass pane, the silhouettes, and the elements. In my darkened studio, I place the positive silhouette over the first exposure position and lay the mercury mirror panes over each print. I used large coins to weigh down my silhouettes, which I thought was a brilliant idea at the time, but ended up shifting when I walked outside for the second exposure. I fixed it later in post-processing. I lay the top glass pane to weigh everything down and then bring it outside and expose it for another 45 minutes. I bring it inside and immediately scan the Lumen prints into my computer. I do not chemically fix them as I prefer what they look like before they are fixed, and I digitally alter them in Photoshop anyways. In the next video in this series, I'll show you exactly how I scan my Lumen prints. If you enjoyed this journey into double exposure Lumen prints, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more creative tutorials and head over to megandmorrow.com for additional resources and inspiration.